Hey man, what are you doing?
What's it look like I'm doing? I'm reading the newspaper.
Why reading the newspaper? When you can read the news on social media.
Well, there's less distractions on a newspaper.
The newspaper has been a growing medium ever since its introduction in the early 1600s. Newspapers have been a part of many people's lives for generations, and it has adapted with the ongoing changes. Newspapers were the only source of news up until the introduction of social media. I chose this question as it has been brought up in many case studies, and there is a divided opinion on whether they will and how they can survive. Social media has had a huge influence on news. News can now be posted as it happens, allowing individuals to see it almost immediately, rather than buying a newspaper or watching TV. News networks, radio, and newspapers have recognised the public want news and they want it delivered quickly, an increase of 5% in all demographics. They have now created their own apps tailored to their audience. Journalists also have to have their own Twitter account to tweet news, as this is another way for news to be received quickly. Both these concepts reach a wider audience. But with social media on the rise, will the newspaper be able to survive in the future? For this question, the research methods I will be utilising is surveys. A set of questions will be developed. By conducting quantitative and qualitative survey research, we can get accurate answers which aren't swayed by others. Ethnography is a qualitative method of research we can use. By conducting interviews with the target audience, we are able to gain a better understanding of their perspective and what led them to it, by putting ourselves in their shoes. However, this has not been trialled yet. At this point, I've only surveyed the target audience of 18 to 25-year-olds, as they are one age group that could determine whether the newspaper survives or not. What I have discovered through my research so far is that 8 out of 10 people prefer to receive their news via social media rather than buying the paper, as social media is easily accessible, while 2 out of 10 still prefer to buy the newspaper as they believe it is less distracting. Newspapers have not died out completely just yet. There is still a desire for newspapers. The newspaper still gets more readerships with 14.4 million readers nationwide. Digital and social readers have increased 5% in the last year with 10.